everyone, this is Aiko, and in this video, I'm going to review this Espoleur BB Foundation Spray from Daiso, Japan. So I am really excited to try this one because I haven't tried a BB foundation spray before. I remember buying one, but I lost it, so I wasn't able to try that one. So I bought this one from Daiso Harajuku branch. So this BB foundation spray costs 300 Japanese yen. And yeah, this one is a little pricier than the other products there. But hey, you cannot find a foundation spray that only costs 300 yen. Only available in Daiso, right? So yeah. So I bought this in the shade of Natural. I think there are also two other shades. The one is lighter and the one is much darker. There are no testers in Daiso, so I'm just hoping that I got the one that is my shade. And I wanna add that there is sun protection factor, which is 50 plus PA plus 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 plus. So if you're going outside, it's up to you if you're still going to put sunscreen. But with this alone, I think you don't need sunscreen anymore. It only contains 30 grams. And I searched about other foundation sprays, and usually a normal can contains 75 grams. But those usual cans are much pricier than this one. And this one only costs 300 Japanese yen. So I think 30 grams is just enough for this. And the spray nozzle, and I already used this for my vlog. So this is the spray nozzle. It's the same with the body sprays. You can control the amount coming out by the pressure you give on the nozzle. And after using this, the nozzle will be really messy, so clean the nozzle immediately after use because the foundation might dry up and it will clog the nozzle. And I do not recommend spraying too close on your skin because it's really cold. So I already have made swatches on my hand. So here's my bare skin, and here is one spray. And I also tried spraying all over for full coverage, and then I dab it with a sponge. Yeah. The smell is not that appealing. It is really similar to spray paints, but it's not that strong, but the smell really bothers me. But after a few seconds, the smell will be completely gone. Though it recommends you to spray directly on your skin, I do not recommend that. I advise you to spray it to a sponge first, or anything you may prefer, because when you apply this directly, it's very messy and the smell is really not good. So now I am going to try this. So on this side, I'm going to put a primer, and on this side, I am not going to put a primer, so I will just put the foundation here by itself. So I'm going to zoom in. So I'm going to use this CANMAKE Mermaid Skin Gel UV as my primer on this side. And I'm going to start here without primer. So I'm going to use a sponge. So first, I'm going to spray this to a sponge. There. Then I'll just dab it on my face. The foundation is really cold. And do not inhale while spraying the foundation because the smell is really bad and it dries up my throat. So hold your breath. And this is really easy to apply. So if you want natural look, you can just stop on the first layer. But if you want more coverage, then you add another layer. And if you're not going to use a primer, and then you're going to go for multiple layers, you should not stop even for a minute because the foundation dries up fast. So make everything fast. I'm going to put here, also with 3 layers. And I'm just going to leave this for 3 minutes. So 3 minutes have passed. And I think it's now okay. So the sensation is pretty the same with the primer and without the primer. The foundation is really lightweight and it really feels nothing on the skin. And it's really very surprising. It's not sticky at all. But when you are applying foundation, it really feels cold. But the cold is bearable, so there's no problem with that. And I really love the coldness that is going on with my skin. So I think that's not really a problem. So the coverage is light to heavy coverage, and this is buildable. You can probably go on with another layer, but I stopped with a 3rd layer because I think this is enough for me. It is pretty much the same with the primer and without the primer. There's like no difference. So I think it's okay if you're not going to put any primer, just your skincare. So about the finish of the foundation, I think this one is matte. And I'm not good at deciding about whether a foundation is dewy or matte, but I think this one is matte. So, yeah. And it's up to you if you're going to set with the powder. And I think it's much better if you're going to set it with a powder. So as far as I can see, the foundation does not oxidize, which is good. And surprisingly, I really like this foundation. I was really impressed with the finish of this foundation. I can almost compare this with my recent pricey foundation. The only downside of this is the smell, but it will give you a very good coverage, as you can see. So the last thing that we have to know about this one is how long will it last. So right now it's 8:50 in the morning. So before I cut this video, I'm going to set with the powder and put a little blush on. So I have an oily skin, so I really have to set everything with a powder. So there we have it, and I will be updating this after a few hours. So see you again. So here is my update after 7 hours. So it's already 4:12 in the afternoon, and I'm going to zoom in so that you can see my makeup. And my foundation is still good. So my face is not oily, and it really does not oxidize. It's not cakey at all. And I think it can still go for a few more hours. And yeah, still good. And I think I will really continue using this foundation from Daiso but this shade is a little light for me, so I think I'm going to go for the darkest shade that they have. Yeah, so overall this is a longwear foundation. Feels great on the skin. This is not just a decent foundation, but a very good BB foundation spray. So that's all for my review for this Espoleur BB Foundation Spray. And see you soon on my next videos. Don't forget to subscribe. Bye bye.